This is according to Punch Nigeria. Troops decimate Boko Haram insurgents, recover firearms. Now, if you're reading this headline for the first time, you think, yeah, the army actually killed a whole bunch of Boko Haram members, like killed a whole bunch of them, so much that maybe, just maybe, the group will not be able to be as operational as they used to be anymore. Like what decimate would mean, like decimating a whole unit of a fighting group. Now, that's what they put in the headline. Now, let's see what the whole article is really about. Now, if you're really going to go through the whole article, you're going to discover that there's no real decimating that goes on. It's kind of like the army sort of ran into a bunch of Boko Haram members, and then they recovered some captives and some firearms, and that's all. And then they also encountered some bandits, cattle rustlers, and recovered some things from them, and that was basically everything. Yeah, there was a little bit of a gunfire exchange, and that was just all. The army didn't kill a whole large swaths of Boko Haram members. So I don't understand where they got this headline from, saying that the Boko Haram was decimated by the army. I mean, you're gonna see them giving it away from the very statement that they started with. I mean, the Nigerian army troops have again decimated. I mean, how many times are they going to decimate? Have again decimated, almost like the Boko Haram keeps popping up every single time and increasing population every time they kill them off to the point of extinction. Now you have Nigerian army troops have again decimated more Boko Haram insurgents as well as bandits and other criminal elements in the northeast. The army explained that the personnel also freed some captives and recovered firearms during the various encounters. The Nigerian Army Operations Media Coordinator Colonel Aminu Iliyasu said this in a statement on Saturday. I mean, they say the statement said, on sighting the troops, the criminals fled the enclave in disarray. Nevertheless, the resilient troops went ahead to clear the hideouts of any presence and activities of the insurgents. Honestly, if you're going to read this, you might think, oh yeah, they killed a bunch of Boko Haram people. But I don't think it's possible for them to have killed all those Boko Haram insurgents members without giving any numbers at all. I don't think it's possible. Probably these guys escaped. So there was no great clearing out of Boko Haram members. And that brings me to the next thing. See, this is what the media does. They will put inflammatory, high-level things in the headlines, and that's what they call clickbait. They put it in the headlines, paste it on Facebook, tweet it on Twitter, and then you click, expecting something very important to have happened, and you want to read the details of all those things, and then you get there and you discover, oh yeah, it's a very simple thing that just happened, not big deal, but they're going to explain it in a very huge manner so that you're going to click it, and then they can expose you to ads on their website. That's exactly what they want. It's clickbait to get ads to be sold to you. That's exactly what they're trying to do. I mean, troops decimating. It's just so shameful. Why would they do this? Just explain that, yes, explain in a better way that the military had an encounter with the Boko Haram members and recovered people. That's enough. That's good news. They recovered people, recovered captives, recovered firearms and all things like that. That's good news. You don't have to expand it and make it seem bigger than it really is. It's just so shameful. Anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about. And I'm a big fan of the military, actually. I'm a very big fan of them. But the way these people display things, it makes you feel that the military isn't exactly as tough as they should be if the media has to prop them up beyond what they really are or what the exact operation that they carried out really entailed. It's very embarrassing. Now you have, in the ensuing encounter, 3 bandits were neutralized. So they killed 3. Probably they didn't even kill them. Neutralized doesn't necessarily mean that they got killed. It means that they were made incapacitated. Now, additionally, 2 AK-47 rifles, 7 AK-47 rifle magazines loaded with 210 rounds of 7.62 millimeter special ammunition, 1 rocket-propelled gun tube, 1 rocket-propelled gun bomb, a herd of cattle and sheep were recovered from the bandits. I mean, that's all. There's nothing else. There's nothing else. That's all. I mean, how in the world does this compare to the headline that they put here? Again, it's shameful, and the media should desist from doing this. It's shameful. Anyway, I'm going to see you in the next segment. Thank you. See you next time.